This is going to surprise one or two people because I haven't advertised this at all. And it's also, it's 6:30 in the UK, which means it's 10:30 in the US. It is, Talking Con, a cup of tea with Englishman in San Diego, except I haven't got myself a cup of tea because I decided to just launch straight into this. Look at me in the mirror. Sure, I can hide that somehow. But anyway, no, we'll leave it as is and we'll go. Anybody that usually subscribes to this channel will, purely because, well, that means you're probably going to be at San Diego at the moment, and you're probably going to be a little bit busy. You're going to be distracted by getting involved in day zero. I'm going to say day zero because it's not day one of San Diego, of course, preview night, which opens its doors later on today. Now, what will probably be happening in the terms of timetables and how things are going, because I am seeing online that lines are forming already for preview night, and these will, of course, form first outside, then they will be brought inside the building around the day, at which point you've got a long time to kind of get yourself nicely settled in either sales pavilion or above Hall H in the convention center, at which point around 4:30, 5 o'clock, they'll open the doors, and for a couple of hours, you will have free reign to have a look around the convention floor. What this live stream is going to be about is a couple of things that I've spotted online, a couple of things that you may or may not know. If you are watching, I've got a couple of people who are showing up in the comments at the top. Let us know where you're watching from. Are you watching from San Diego? Are you in a queue somewhere? Or are you outside in the tents, ready to get funneled into the convention center? Do let us know. I know it's an Englishman in San Diego. I'm not in San Diego, unfortunately. I'm here in the UK, which means there's going to be a little bit of a change to the way that I have usually, or I've done this, certainly in the last year or so. Didn't attend last year because of change of regime in the States. Finances for some degree, but it was the regime change, which over the last year and a half has shown what kind of country you would have been visiting. And I've decided to hang fire. Erica's watching. Hello there. How are you? Long time no see. It's good to have you joining us. Basically, last year, because I was in the UK, it was actually rather advantageous, because what I was able to do was sit at the computer and just pump out as much information that came online, and people were able to kind of keep on board with following my feed and being able to keep a track on what was going on. And it was fun to do. I took the week off work. I moved my entire time to American time, which meant I was getting up very late and then working through till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning throughout the course of the night to just catch any kind of updates that were happening from the floor around the convention, things that you may have wanted to catch up if perhaps you were not really sort of au fait with what was actually happening on the show floor, or indeed in San Diego at all. Downside to that is, unfortunately, for 2026, I can't get time off work, which means I am kind of shackled to daytime here in the UK, which might actually be a little bit advantageous, because obviously one thing that people do want to keep a track on is the camping outlines and seeing how things are progressing with that. So that means during the day here in the UK, it's going to be nighttime California time, which means I'll be able to keep an eye on camping out, how the wristbands are going out, any kind of updates when it comes to where the lines are forming and where they're going to and from. So I'll be able to provide that kind of update. I'll be also resharing as much as I possibly can in terms of panels, exclusives, anything that I can do and share to make your Comic-Con and get the most out of your event this year. That's the plan. So slight change to how we did it last year, but I'll do what I can over the course of this weekend, starting full on tomorrow on day one of San Diego Comic-Con. today, preview night, it's a little bit easier, of course. People are going to get finding their feet, finding what's going actually on the floor, and also around San Diego Comic Con itself. Considering I'm seeing some bits, frankly, freaking me out. We've ourselves this posted to Threads, and she's clearly got herself a room up in the Hilton Bayfront, looking down, and it kind of means that she's got a bird's eye view on something which I just didn't expect at all. We've kind of heard rumblings about this, but there is the word that basically there is nothing on the grass outside of the Hilton Bayfront. Usually taken up by Fox. They have decided not to bother whatsoever. This area here in the middle of the screen is a massive section devoted, of course, to Adult Swim. They have done that for a number of years, but I have known Fox on that the grass pretty much from the years that I was going to San Diego Comic Con. So to see it this empty is absolutely bizarre. There is actually a top up or another post that she put out, which is a zoom in on the area down by the grass. And yes, it's the official event merchandise for Comic-Con this year, which means we're talking t-shirts, we're talking all the caps, all the bits and pieces that are available, lots of baseball themed tops. Not taking part in the the Manchester Grand Hyatt down the other end of the convention. It's outside, and it's in the area which would usually be taken up by Fox. So I'm trying to work out if that's a brilliant idea and a brilliant thing to do, or the fact that we're missing Fox is absolutely bonkers to me. But there we go. That is what's currently happening on Fox, but it is preview night. Like I say, it's about 10:30 now, and yes, it's just shaping up nicely. It's a little bit over. It is also looking particularly warm in San Diego by all accounts. The temperature is going to ramp up quite a bit over the course of the next day or so. So yeah, hopefully you're going to keep yourself nicely protected, get the umbrellas out, and of course keep your eye on bits and pieces like that. At which point then I've got myself another piece of information that came from Aaron Nabus, which he was very grateful to send. Thanks to him. It's a Facebook video that has come from the office of the mayor of San Diego, which took place earlier on today, and this apparently happened 2 hours ago. So this is very fresh information, but an agreement has been made with San Diego Comic-Con and with the office of the mayor and of San Diego, that yes, it's going to be extended all the way through to 2030, which I'm sure a lot of people are very excited about, especially the people who are making their most of hotels and restaurants and all the hospitality and all the money that comes in from San Diego. So let's have a listen to this. We've got video. Here we go.
Together with our friends at Comic-Con International.
You're going to play for me in your own time, Todd. And this is where Facebook freezes up on
San Diego Tourism Authority, our hospitality partners.
And no sound at all. Oh, well, at least I can kind of let you know that what the actual announcement was. It is.
My mom
going
was
to be
cremated, and
that San
after
Diego
my
Comic
mom
Con
died,
officially
my dad got
in San
remarried,
Diego
and when
through
my dad got remarried, he
2030.
gave
So
my
for
mom's
at least
ashes to my
the
grandma.
next 4 years. So there we go. Yes, so that's what I can announce from the bits and pieces. What I can say is that you are going to be able to follow along with what I'm seeing online and what I'm going to be sharing by following on my social medias, which are on Threads and on Blue Sky. You can find them at the same address, which is down here, Englishman SDCC. Please, by all means, follow along, and I will share as much as I possibly can, especially when it comes to information about lines, but also about exclusives, things that you can kind of keep an eye on. Yeah, please do follow along, and I'll do what I can to share my updates and things that I spot. Other things I can share with you today is what I am going to be doing with the website going forward with theconventioncollective.com, which we are going to be posting interviews and other updates on the site for now. And the site is going to be running, but we are going to be doing a little bit of an update because I am wanting to bring the Convention Collective into a more streamlined setup, and hopefully make it a genuine resource for those that are going to San Diego, and indeed other cons around North America and Europe. Basically, we are going to be having a site relaunch, which is going to be happening on Monday, the 7th of September. If you go to the site at the moment, there's still some bits and pieces that are a very bit clunky, some contact forms which aren't necessarily working. So I'm going to be doing my best between now and the 7th of September to absolutely update and have the site relaunched as clean as a whistle and as streamlined as I possibly can on Monday, the 7th of September. I'm also going to be doing my best to relaunch the podcast, this live stream. I'm going to try and get the internet nice and clean. I'm going to try and get video and audio, because we tried to do a live stream 2 days ago and it was clunky as hell. I mean, I'm doing everything I can in my power to get picture, to get sound, to get everything right so we can have a decent show to talk about conventions and also about comics, which means I'm also going to be relaunching the YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/An Englishman in San Diego. And I'm going to be launching 2 shows, excuse me, on that channel, Talking Con and Talking Comics. It's going to be slightly different then, because Talking Con is going to be very much about the conventions coming up, any updates when it comes to San Diego, when it comes to Reed Pop, when it comes to Lakes, when it comes to MCM, when it comes to Thought Bubble. All of these shows I'm going to be doing profiles on Talking Con. And then Talking Comics is going to be an incidental show, not necessarily programmed for a time and date, but you will get a 2-day warning on my Patreon page and on socials to let you know that an episode will be dropping. It's not going to be on a set time or date. It is going to be pre-recorded, but Talking Comics is going to be a pre-recorded interview show with the great and good of comics. I'm going to be sending out invites left, right, and center, and hopefully we'll be getting ourselves a nice full lineup by Monday, 23rd of September. So 2 shows going to be going on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/An Englishman in San Diego. And yeah, please do follow along and subscribe, because I'll do my best to get it as streamlined as I can and get some great guests to come along and talk to us on Talking Con and Talking Comics, a cup of tea with an Englishman in San Diego. So that's what I can announce about that. I can also announce we are going to be relaunching the Spotlight, which is part of the sandbox on the conventioncollective.com. It is profiles of artists, writers, publishers. It's going to be a kind of directory, a virtual artist alley, which you can kind of drop in, have a look at, and get a profile. Also, possibly get a face to the person that you may be seeing on the other side of the table. That way, I'm also going to be linking any convention appearances and any news that they've got to the Spotlight. So you've got an actual live profile and directory of some amazing exhibitors, artists, writers, publishers, etc. So that's going to be coming at the same time we do the site relaunch. Also, some other tools and bits and pieces I'm trying to integrate into the site. Like I say, all of that's coming Monday, 7th September 2026. So while we will not be doing a live show, I mean, last year I did a daily thing around the time that people were just about stirring and getting out of bed. And for half an hour, we talked about things that were coming the day of that live stream. We will not be doing our daily show throughout San Diego Comic-Con 2026. But if you follow SDCC on Threads, on Blue Sky, we'll do our best to get you as much information as we possibly can. And yeah, hopefully, share as many updates for San Diego Comic-Con. If you're there right now, the FOMO is real. I'm absolutely gutted that I can't be there, but hopefully you have yourself an amazing time. Lots of things to see and do. Not necessarily in front of the Hilton Bayfront, which, like I say, that's absolutely shocked and flummoxed me. That's very surprising. But hey, that's what Fox have decided to do. They're scaling back on their promotion. It looks like the mainstream media seems to be occupied with its own infighting at the moment. What with the Paramount deal still being debated, that's all tied up with the way that Fox is spending money, Disney Plus is spending money. But it does seem to be that the streamers are the ones that are putting a little bit more forward facing when it comes to promoting their bits and pieces. Prime Video, of course, Paramount Plus, Apple TV with that massive panel on Saturday, which is going to be, for me, I think, one of the more interesting panels of the whole weekend. What they can do to really make their stamp, their first panel at San Diego Comic-Con, Apple TV. Interesting stuff. Okay, so that's me. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Again, have yourself an amazing show. Follow along at Blue Sky and Threads, Englishman SDCC, and I will do my best to bring you as much as I possibly can for what's happening around San Diego over the course of the next 5 days. So, preview night tonight, or today, and then, of course, you've got day one, starting proper. Have yourself an amazing San Diego Comic-Con. From me to you, thank you very much indeed. And yeah, hopefully see you out and about, talking con and talking comics. Bye-bye.